Still a dangerous power hitter. And he pops this one up into shallow center field. Angling in his Nimmo to make the call. And he makes the catch for the first out of the day. Broken bat grounder. Lindor on the charge. Has to go to first with it. And gets Diaz 2 away. And Lowe goes to second.
I have one guess. I'm probably wrong.
0-2 coming. And he struck him out with high heat. Tyler McGill at 97 fans Aranda to work. The track is a little wet. Ground ball down to first. Diaz fires the second one. Walls back to first. 3-6-3 double play. No chance to run. The 14th double play Soto's grounded into, most in the National League. No score. Mangum missed 5 weeks with a groin injury, so he's only had 116 at bats, but he likes to swing the bat. And he swings it and grounds one wide to third. Nice pickup by Mauricio, and he guns him down. That's a beautiful play by Mauricio, because with Mangum's speed, if that ball goes all the way to Lindor, they probably don't throw him out. The paper balance with the Chads is that you could punch them out like 50 at a time if you really were so inclined. He hits one deep to right center field. Back in the gap goes Meisner. On the warning track, he'll get there to make the catch. Ball died a little bit going out to right center field. Pete thought he got that one. He's only had 1 year in his career where he's thrown more than 76 innings. He jams McNeil, who pops it up in foul ground. And Weiss gets right back to the screen and makes the catch. Nicely done. Negotiating both the screen and the signage behind home plate to make the grab. He is in the midst of a trial with the Dominican Republic. That's it down the left field line, and it slices and it lands fair, and then bounces up over the sidewall for a ground rule double. So a little soft flare down the left field line for Taylor Walls results in the first Tampa Bay hit. That's lined the other way, a base hit for Lowe, and that'll bring in the game's first run. Walls scampers home. Josh Lowe with an RBI single, and it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. So McGill making a mistake on a 0-2 pitch. And Lowe lines one into right field, a base hit. Lowe stops at second, so 3 straight hits for the Rays. The first one was soft, the last 2 anything but.
Timing.
Now he's set at 8. And he comes home. And Beatty drives one to deep right field. Back goes Will. Looks up and it's out of here. A line drive home run for Brett Beatty to tie the game. And Torrens hits a 2-hopper to third. Handled there by Caminero. Wide throw, but Diaz gets the tag on for the out. 2-2 coming. And Lindor sends one down the line. That's a fair ball bouncing into the corner. Lowe has trouble picking it up, and Lindor cruises into second base with a 2-out double. 13th double of the year for Lindor. 0-2. And that's line to left field for a base hit. Lindor around third, heading home. Here comes Mangum's throw to the plate. It's cut off. Throw back to first. Nimmo gets back safely. Mets have the lead 2-1. Brandon Nimmo with his second hit of the day. Drives in his 38th run of the year, and the Mets go in front. Orange slices were big in Pee Wee football. I don't know. That's slugged out to left by Caminero, and that's going to sail out of here in time of game. Junior Caminero showing off his power, his 16th home run of the year. Matt Weiss is the batter, and he hits one toward the middle of the diamond and sneaks through for a base hit. Mangum goes first to third. Not a hard hit ball at all, but just perfectly placed between Lindor and Beatty. 1-1 to Walls. And he does bunt. And McGill is going to have to go to first with it. And he dropped the ball, and everybody's safe. Now the Rays go back in front, 3-2. McGill took a glance at home where he had no chance. And he lines this one into shallow right center. It's going to fall for a base hit. Weiss is in the score. First to third goes Walls. It's a 3-run inning for the Rays. They lead 4-2. That curveball's lined to the left for a base hit. That'll bring in another run. Walls hops in to score the 4th run of the inning, and it's 5-2 Tampa Bay. Again, the 1-2. And he threw it to the backstop. Torrens retrieves, makes the dive, and he's safe. Lau comes in with the 5th run of the inning, and it's 6-2 Tampa Bay. 2 hits and was saved by a Tyrone Taylor catch in center field. This is Jake Mangum, hit on the ground. Nice play, Lindor. The flip to Beatty, big hit. Randy got him. Oh, wow! Unbelievable play by both Lindor and... Each organization now is limited to 120 minor league players. That's a base hit up the middle for McNeil. And that's on their 5th hit of the day against Drew Rasmussen, a 1-out single. Marte hits a 2-hopper to short. Nice grab by Walls. The turn by Lau for the 6-4-3 double play. Well, we told you Walls is a special shortstop, and he showed it there. 8th pitch of the at-bat, and Walls lines one toward the left field line. That's down for a base hit. That's got another run in it. Vice will come on to score. The throw to second base is not in time. Walls dives in with his 2nd double of the... There goes Walls stealing 3rd. Throw by Torrens, and he got him! Good tag by Mauricio. Torrens right on the money. The 8th runner he's caught.
Fingers get in.
That's looped the other way behind Mauricio, and that dunks in for another base hit. There goes Lowe. The throw to second base by Torrens, and he gets 2 in 1 inning. Slammed to right field by Mauricio. Back toward the fence. It's out of here. Ronnie Mauricio tomahawks a home run and gets the Mets a little closer. It's now 7-3. And Nimmo pulls one through the hole for a base hit. Lindor turns 3rd. He heads on home. The throw by Lowe, not in time. Brandon Nimmo with his 3rd hit and 2nd RBI of the day. And Jose Butto in to face Yandy Diaz. Diaz flies one out to right, pretty well hit. Back goes Soto, back near the fence. It's over his head, bouncing off the wall. On his way to 3rd is Lau. He's going to be waved around. He'll score easily. Into 3rd with a stand-up triple is Yandy Diaz on the 1st pitch thrown by Jose. 2 pitches in this inning by 2 different pitchers. And a run, and now off the glove of Torrens. The throw to the plate, and the tag by Butto, and he's out! Yandy Diaz trying to score on a passed ball. 5 ball, shallow center. McNeil got a late start, now racing in. Slides and makes the catch. Nice play, Jeff McNeil.
Been roughed up.
Beatty goes down on strikes, so Sulcer has a strikeout to start his outing. Second time Beatty's been fanned today. Broken bat liner down the line. That's a fair ball. Torrens will go 1st to 3rd. Lindor with a broken bat base hit. And the Mets have runners at the corners with 2 out, and Nimmo coming up. All those postseason games.
Well, Scott Gelb, Steve Gelb's father, was the team's physical therapist back then.
Brandon Lau strikes out, and so you were in an exalted position as a young hockey fan.
Yes.
Engelbert becomes the 5th Tampa Bay pitcher of the day. And Soto smashes one, but right to Brandon Lau. 1 hopper, 1 out. And Marte gets underwent to center. Falling down is Meisner, but he gets back up, and it drops in for a base hit. Alonso goes to 3rd. Jose Butto 2 scoreless innings, and Ryan Stanek a 1-2-3. And a liner caught by Beatty to retire Aranda. Wow.
Okay.
Which leaves Chris Sale available to pitch against the Mets. That's a liner to the gap in left center by Jake Mangum. And he's got himself a 2-out double. Off the end of the bat to 3rd. Caballero waits on the hop. Wide throw, and Diaz puts a tag on Mauricio. Just knocked him over running by. 2 out. And they're 1 out away from another. That's lined right at the shortstop Walls on 1 hop. And the Rays have taken the first 2 games of this series.